Hello, my name is Chistabel Kusima, and I'm a social worker at Dwelling Places. I work under a program called Family Empowerment Program, which is under Rebuild. Under Family Empowerment, I mainly work with children that have undergone rehabilitation and have been reconciled or reintegrated with their families. And under Family Empowerment, we look at how to empower the families where the children have been placed, and ensuring that the children are in school and they are doing well both at school and home. Well, working with the Dwelling Places is such an honor because it brings out the other side of life, where you might have grown up in a very comfortable life, but coming to work, it ceases to be, but it opens up the real picture of what life is, away from what you grew up in, what you have seen, what you've seen maybe in your environment, in your community, but it opens you up to the other communities and what other people are going through. And I look at it as a very good opportunity. It's not in many other places, and it also brings your heart to a point of knowing that your life is not yours alone. Maybe learning to care for one another and knowing what people go through and learning to how to put yourself in their shoes. When the children have just come into the home, it's always a very hard moment for them, trying to adjust. They do not know where they are going. They've had their past, what they've gone through, and here they are in a new place and they do not know what to expect. But we are always there to comfort them, to encourage them, and tell them what Dwelling Places is. And for that moment when they have just come and they are confused what to expect, I've seen them calm down after the social workers have talked to them. They kind of get a sense of hope and they are looking forward what is going to happen next. Well, I'll share mainly from the Family Empowerment Program and the line that I've been working. I've had an experience working also in the other fields, but I would mainly look at family empowerment. Throughout the time when the children are under rehabilitation, they kind of show at some point they don't really bring out their real selves. But they tell you, maybe they give you a whole different story of why they left home, how life was at home, and here you are, you're taking the child back home at resettlement, and you are told a totally different story of the reason as to why the children left home. So at that point, it brings you get to think, okay, were we really efficient in our time of rehabilitation, because we were really building on a wrong story, and here you are home, and you kind of you get a totally different story. So you have to start a counseling session, both from the family, both the child, just within the family. So that is one of the challenges. And still, when the children go back to their families, they always have behavioral challenges. At the home, it's a different environment. So some of them look at the time they've been at the rehabilitation home, and when they go back to their families, they feel they cannot fit in their families. But we always try to tell them this was a rehabilitation home. These are the services we were trying to give to you, and this is your home. So home is best, whether you go to a different place or what, home will always be home. So we kind of help them come to terms with their homes and the environment and communities they are in. The other challenge that we have is with the families that we work with that have way too many expectations that we cannot attain we cannot bring out as an organization. So due to the fact that they know we are an NGO, they think we have a lot of money that is just there to our disposal. So even the families that are capable of taking their children to school, by the mere fact that they've seen their child has been brought by an organization, they'll definitely give it up, and they won't even do the slightest thing they will do of their own. So we've always tried to, even the children have this maybe a thing of entitlement. They feel they're entitled to particular things. So those are some of the challenges that yes, well, I would just give thanks to God for the opportunity to serve with the dwelling places. I must say, for the past 3 years I've been at dwelling places, I'm sure my life hasn't been the same. There's having a professional experience, but there's an experience that you get that narrows down to, that shapes your personal life. And that is one thing I thank God for. He has taught me different things as I work with the different families and children that I do not take for granted.
Thank you.